The first ever meeting between these two programs, and we are underway in week 1. Barnes 2 yards deep, we'll leave it there, and we check in with the third member of our team for the first time, Ashley Stroline. Last year, but his biggest contribution came in his first season at Auburn back in 2022. Gives it up this time, and a big play already down the sideline. They're going to get it to him quickly in space. Here goes Barnes toward the sideline, showing off that speed for a first down gain. Now 2nd and 14, Ashford throwing quick route outside to Hernandez, and he's going to be dragged down there by multiple bodies. That has fresh coaches across the board. Ashford using the legs this time, something Ashley talked about. Ty Clark was the back this time, and they get it out to Barnes again, and he is looking as advertised early in this game. Handoff, Clark, he breaks a tackle, and finally,
Kennesaw State, you have to figure out how to settle down. I'm looking at Adam Watkins, number 97, and Tylon Dunlap, number 5, on the interior of this defensive line.
That was one of their emphasis in the offseason, get bigger on the offense and defensive line. Clark going outside this time, caught by Burkhalter. Ashford getting out in space again. Falai, the tight end, tiptoeing, but he stepped out just shy of the 5-yard line. Any Falai thought he might have had the opening touchdown of this 2025 season. Ashford in the shotgun. And again, it's Clements on the carry. He stopped around the 5-yard line.
They call him Agent Zero.
Ashford, plenty of time, taking off. Ashford cuts upfield, and he's in for the touchdown. Kick is up and perfect down the middle. Wake Forest. Issues there than to Georgia Southern last year. The handoff up the middle is good for 5 yards to Coleman Bennett, but it's a big opportunity for Dexter Williams taking over this offense. Benyard in motion. Handoff to Bennett. Jukes outside, he's driven backwards. Dylan Hazen, the third-year starter. Fake the handoff, he was under pressure. It was a nice throw and catch. Benyard on the grab, who they think could be their top receiver. Williams rolling out, has some time here, throwing on a little crosser, and Benyard quickly becoming his favorite target. Just 136 passing yards per game last year. Their quarterback from a season ago, Davis Bryson, is now a wide receiver. You will see him out there tonight. A great athlete and wanted to stay at Kennesaw State, so he found a new role as Bennett plunges forward. Handoff up the middle to Bennett, running to an arm tackle. Bennett staying on his feet. What a play by Coleman Bennett, the transfer from Rice.
That's how you answer in college football, ladies and gentlemen.
The extra point is hooked wide left by Britton Williams, but it wasn't. Chris Barnes from the 3-yard line. Barnes cuts upfield, makes one miss, trying to get to the sideline, and he's dragged down there at about the 32-yard. Wants to throw it out, and it was read perfectly defensively. Let's check in. Cal Joseph didn't get that cleanly, and then it backspins. Williams hands it off. Bennett is really tough to bring down tonight. He broke a couple tackles on that touchdown run. Handoff, Bennett. And they are rolling again across the 50 to the 45 of the Demons. Quick throw out wide to the 40-yard line, and reaching toward the first down is Lyndon Ravar. Handoff up the middle, driven backward. Alexander Diggs on the carry. To Williams' hands. This is 4th and 2. Williams rolling out to his right. Pressure coming. Williams cutting it up, and he's not going to get there. Toss play out to the right side. Good blocking by a couple receivers that way, and it's going to be a pickup. Just a small wrinkle in the plan for your opening game. If you're Jake Dickert, hard hit there, but it will be a first down for Ty Clark. Biggest play in this game was a 13-yard run from Damon Claiborne, who is now out at Ashford just got away from one, rolling to his left and looking for an option, trying to cut it upfield. They will fake the handoff to Diggs, and Williams showing off that athleticism. Long throw, caught down the sideline, dragged down, but it's a big play by Gabe Benyard.
Size of the football, particularly a quarterback.
Diggs in motion for Williams, looking that way. Williams going to run it himself behind one of his big offensive linemen and trying to figure out the balance between watching film from these coaches' past organization. 7 for 10, 94 yards. This was a Wake Forest pass defense a year ago that was 126th in the country in yardage allowed.
Got that first down. Nice job by the Owls mixing it up on offense at the moment. Run pass, run pass.
Looking for the end zone in the corner. Handoff to Diggs running left. Again, getting behind those big bodies. And Williams, quick throw, batted down at the line. Smacked away. Missed the extra point to tie the game on their opening offensive drive. Williams, plenty of leg on this. On 4th and 2, Wake Forest will punt it away. Spiraling kick just inside the 30-yard line.
Throw the football down the field. We've yet to really see him air it out.
3rd and 12. Williams, pressure coming, going over the middle. Tipped! Ashford throwing for Wake Forest out wide. Nice grab and a couple broken tackles here down the sideline for Carlos Hernandez.
A couple of guys miss, picking up the first down.
Started 6 of his 8 games he played last year in Pullman. Almost 400 yards and 5 touchdowns. Ashford looking, using his legs now to get outside. The option play with Ashford, spinning is Clark to break a tackle, but he's hit hard.
But for Kennesaw State, figuring out a way to get Benyard, figuring out a way to get the studs on the offensive side of the ball in their hands with space.
There's a lot of excitement surrounding this conference in 2025. Williams in trouble, a ton of pressure there. He's driven.
Automatic first down.
I mean,
maybe the body weight from Bryant falling on the quarterback. They do get Benyard outside this time, and it's a good pickup of 8 yards on first down. And Williams, clean pocket, deep ball down the sideline. 2nd and 10. This drive kept alive by the roughing the passer call. They swing it out to Bennett, and there's black jerseys everywhere to make the play right at midfield. In motion, fakes the handoff, pressure coming, and Williams grounds it. Just one completion allowed by Williams in the last 8 throws. Spiraling kick that lands inside the 10. Big bounce, and is it saved?
And it really has been his presence. Since he exited the game, it just has changed everything for them on offense.
Ashford running on these units. Ashford on 3rd and 4. Quick route outside. They got a first down at the 35-yard line. Caught by Burkhalter, the Cincinnati.
Let's give them some life on offense, some energy on offense.
Ashford throwing it out wide. Nice grab out there in the flats by Clark. But empty backfield for Robbie Ashford. His 4th school, spent last year at South Carolina, played in just 8 games through just 32 passes. Ashford on the run again, and he slides down. Working with Robbie Ashford. Awkward play, free play for Ashford, throwing outside. And Clements the back with Ashford on 3rd and 6. Handoff to Clements, and he's going nowhere. Kennesaw State not in a huge hurry right now. Under 40 seconds. Williams plenty of time here as he rolls outside. And he's going to run out of bounds.
He might have wanted it. This is one of those situations where you don't want to make a mistake here if you're Dexter Williams.
2nd and 10. Pressure coming. Dunlap forces him out of the pocket. Williams directing traffic. Tipped, and it's caught. Falai in motion. Ashford looking to the quick out, and Falai steps forward to the 38 again from the right hash and 54 yards. Holds there. Kick is blocked toward the sideline, and that's how the half will end. Redshirt senior from Georgia.
Yeah, you see 97. He's the guy. He gets that big push up front. Able to get him down, solo tackle. That's really been the difference for both defenses after those first drives. Guys settling in and making tackles in space.
Run up the middle.
See Bernyard in motion there, number 1 at the top of the screen.
On a wheel route. Williams looking toward Benyard, now going to take off, and he's got the first down. Great work by Dexter Williams. Handoff up the middle on 3rd down, and Bennett breaking through again to move the chains. He has been really impressive.
He's really hard to bring down, but a lot of it is Williams was able to deliver that pass. Big pickup for the Owls.
Pressure coming from the backside, throw to the end zone, and incomplete. Williams rolling out, now looking downfield. Great coverage there, and a big hit after the incomplete pass.
Come up and just play lights out here, breaking towards the football. It's actually a good job. He's at the top of the screen.
Williams on the handoff again, trying to get outside, a broken tackle, and tiptoeing down the sideline is Diggs. Travis Etienne.
Not bad company.
Not bad at all. Fake handoff from Williams to the right of Williams. Looking on a quick out route there, and a one-handed grabs incomplete. From 29 yards, it is good, and Kennesaw State is ahead. Low kick spinning away from Barnes, who picks it up near the 10-yard line, trying to shoot upfield and knock down.
There's no way you could say no to it.
Said he feels like it is a school and a program on the rise. Here is Barnes getting outside. Haven't seen him touch the football since early in this game.
On offense, out for the Demon Deacons.
Ashford handoff to Clark. The lone touchdown for Wake Forest came on their first drive. Robbie Ashford using his legs. That was a tough ball to handle for Carlos Hernandez.
They got a good one.
Ashford kind of stepping into pressure, now escaping, looking downfield. A lot of white jerseys chasing Ashford. He's 30 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and Ashford just throws it away. In his Kennesaw State debut, here comes the pressure, and Williams. Bennett in motion, empty backfield for Williams on the design quarterback run, and Williams is spun down. Now on the ground, and some space for Bennett. The Rams fumbled the snap. Williams able to corral it, but that is a loss on 1st down.
There would be plenty of instances where he would come to the sideline and say, everything we talked about going into today, forget it. We're changing it all. We're throwing it all out the window. Sometimes you have to do that when it's not working.
Josh Hewitt from his own 2-yard line. This is a blasted punt over the head of Hernandez. It takes a Wake Forest back. And one thing we heard from this Wake Forest staff is the positivity there. Big play down the sideline, something Wake Forest has desperately needed. It's Karate Brinson, the Tennessee State transfer.
To hit Brinson in stride. And then at the end of this, Alexander Ford.
2nd down for Wake Forest. Ashford on the keeper, and this is a design quarterback run, just nowhere to go. Dives forward to the 8-yard line to lose just 1 on the play. 3rd and 6 at the 8-yard line. And it looks like another design quarterback run. Ashford pulled backwards awkwardly and then held up just shy of the 5-yard line. No flags to retake the lead. The kick is up and splits the uprights. Kennesaw State going quickly. Another handoff up the middle. This one goes for about 5 yards for Alex.
A diving shoestring tackle.
Williams in the pocket, looking downfield, one-on-one coverage, incomplete.
You get the football down the field.
Gerard Bullock in motion. Williams looking across the middle. Open man across midfield. Right back to it about 5 seconds after the end of that play. Looking downfield, has a man wide open, just beyond the reach. Williams flushed out of the pocket. Going to use the legs with a flag down in the backfield. Williams picks up 15 yards.
Get out of the way.
3rd and 21, the handoff to Bennett, getting outside, another flag comes down.
Play to make a difference. I want to see him command this offense and make a big play.
Chris Barnes is back in the game for Wake Forest. Ashford takes off.
Just incredible.
1st and 10, Ashford gonna throw it. Rolling out and dumps it off to his running back, Clements. His play makes it 3rd and 4. Ashford in the pocket, throwing across the middle, and it's a 1st down. In the 4th quarter, Ashford throwing quickly out wide and dragged down around the 40-yard line is Hernandez. For the play clock as this game rolls on. Ashford, clean pocket, stepping up now, looking for space, and he's going to run it. Did move the chains, 1st and 10. Ashford, play action rolling out, and really great coverage downfield, tries to sneak it into Mays along the sideline. As he told you, leading in that game right now. Ashford stepping up and finding an open man. Look at the soft hands of any Falai who... 12th play of the drive. Ashford over the middle. There's some soft hands too on the bullet pass caught by Mays. Kennesaw State bunching up in the middle. Ashford, he didn't get there. Tries to spin out of it. Kennesaw State holds.
This is a moment where if you're going to try to stretch to get back on top in this game, you have to do it now.
When we have seen long drives, neither team seems to be able to finish them off as Bennett bounces off of one man and he's cut down at the 44-yard line, a gain of just 2 on the play. 3rd and 13 for Kennesaw State. Williams looking to run, he's hit in the backfield and dropped. At their own 20-yard line, a chance to put this game to bed. Quickly getting it out to the playmaker we've seen kind of in and out of the game in the 2nd half, Chris Barnes, but they want to get him touches if he's out there. Just over 5.5 minutes to play. 4 on the play clock. Ashford going to throw it. Looking downfield. Plenty of time. Wide open man is caught across the middle. And weaving toward midfield. It's a big play for Micah Mays Jr. Coulter, among others. 1st and 10 at the 50. Handoff and space on the left side this time. A 9-yard gain.
Anyone who's got the ball in their hands.
It's Barnes this time, out in space on the far side. A flag comes down as Barnes is pushed out. They're going to throw it out to Clark in the flat, headed toward the sideline. It does a nice job to cut it back. Only gets 2 yards, but the keeper for Ashford. The pursuit coming his way, and he is it's an end-over-end punt. Williams rolling to his left, looking downfield and looking for Benyard just behind him as he slipped on the turf.
Trying to get the ball down the field.
Williams steps up. Wake Forest converging on him. There was a late hit that came in. Jake Dickert's debut as head coach of Wake Forest. 3rd and 9 for Dexter Williams and company. Williams, pressure coming. Incomplete pass. Williams, pressure coming. Steps out and throws a short pass that's incomplete. And
showing itself early in the season here in game 1.
They first ran into each other when Dickert was a GA for Hazleton.